Good morning, all. It is Monday. It is the 29th of July, and our reading is from Hebrews 10:25. Not forsaking our own assembling together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. We're all familiar with this passage, and it's pointing out the fact that Christianity functions in community. And in the early years and in many countries around the world, that concept still goes on. But it's one that, to an extent, seems to have been lost here, in that we live apart from one another, and the only time we're in community is on a Sunday. And that's why it's important to be in fellowship with one another, to encourage one another as we see the day approaching. I wonder if it's talking about election. No, just kidding. The fact is that one day Christ is coming back. And when Paul wrote to the Thessalonians, he reminded them to encourage them to trust in the Lord. And when we gather together, sort of draw up the drawbridge for a moment, it's a way to encourage one another, to remind ourselves that reality is in Christ, not in the craziness in the world around us. And so that's why maybe you have access to small groups. But whatever the case, be around other Christians to encourage each other, because that's what God has called us to do and blessed us by doing. And so maybe there's somebody you can talk to today and encourage, or maybe you can be encouraged by somebody else. So have an encouraging day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.